United.
Mike, Pete.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm surprised there aren't some red lights behind me. I first met George in 1962. We were at Toronto. And George was a very quiet person. He was a very quiet person. And he had a lot of spark in him. I remember sitting in a dugout about the second inning of opening day in Atlanta. And all of a sudden the bench cleared. And I'm sitting there with my catching gear on. And there's a big pile up at the plate. Well, by the time I stood up, everything had cleared, and the bottom of the pile was George. He was that type of person. I consider him a people person. He had the knack of handling people on a ball field. And as Mike will tell you, or would say, that one of the hardest things to do is to handle 25 or 28 guys for 8 months out of the year and keep them all happy. George was capable of doing that. We didn't agree on a lot of baseball things because I was a catcher and he was an infielder. So needless to say, when I found out that he was calling pitches, we didn't get along too well. But we had fun out here in the course. His best sidekick was a guy named Billy Consolo. And Billy was his right-hand man. They grew up together. They went through school together. They played on the same American Legion team, which was a national championship team. But anyways, I've known George. I went to his first tournament that he held at Los Robles 30 years ago. I went to the last one last year in Moore Park. During the course of the years, they moved here for probably 5, 6, 7 years over to Wood Ranch, and then they had a couple up the road here where the driving range is, and then into Moore Park. Anyways, it ended in 30 years for CLU. If any of you has been out to the field at CLU, you'll see the box seats, or the reserve seats, whatever you want to call them. Those came from Dodger Stadium, which George had a way of getting things done, probably calling Lasorda. But anyways, I don't want to talk too much because I know there's a lot of people here, and sorry I was late.
Thank you, Pete. I practiced this, so I'm going to tell you anyway. I want to introduce the manager of the streaking Los Angeles Angels, Mike Socha.
Thanks, Vince. It's great to be out here this morning, and there's a reason why I came out here. I think why just about everyone is here, to honor a man and to be part of a legacy of somebody that was so special to all of us. There's a lot of people here that knew Sparky better than I did, but I can guarantee you no one loved him more than I did. I first met Sparky when I was playing baseball, and he was managing the Tigers, and there's a special light that was always around Sparky. Wherever he was, there was energy. And in this game, a long time as I've been, you meet a lot of people. I've never in my life met anyone as genuine as Sparky Anderson. I think that's what I try to take with me every day, is his sincerity. In an age of sabermetrics, in an age of analyzing baseball players, the common sense that Sparky Anderson possessed is timeless, and it goes from whether he would have managed in the 1930s or whether he would manage 10 years from now. He had a knack for connecting with people that was a gift, that he never abused, that he always used to help make people better. And I think anyone that ever had a conversation with Sparky, you left that conversation feeling inspired, feeling like you could achieve, feeling like you were a better person. One quick story that happened to me was in 2002. We're playing the Giants in the World Series, and we're in Game 6, and we're losing Game 6 5-0, going into the 7th inning. Giants have the champagne on ice. They're ready to celebrate. They're going to beat us. And in the dugout, I'm starting to think, you know, are we going to get this done? Well, we rally and end up winning the game 6-5. And now we're going to play Game 7. So I drive all the way back from Anaheim, all the way back up here to Thousand Oaks. My wife, Ann, says, well, honey, what time's the game? I said, well, we're at 5 o'clock. She said, good, we can go to church in the morning. I'm there, are you serious? I'm going to get up early and go to church? She says, yes, you are. This is how God works in funny ways. Go to church in the morning, St. Paschal Baylon. I'm sitting there. Of course, I'm late, so we're standing on the side. All of a sudden, I feel this kind of presence, a shadow. Now, I'm really not following along with the mass because I'm thinking in my game, okay, the first inning, this happens, we're doing this. Second inning, this is happening. So it's just about, we're ready to get communion, and I'm going to have to get out of communion and make it down to Anaheim in time. I feel this shadow. And I look, and there's, and I feel like, I thought it was a little kid at first. And I look and I go, oh my God, Sparky. He didn't say a word. He smiled. He shook my hand with a death grip, and he hit me really hard on my butt, and he walked away. Because he knew what it was about. He knew what Game 7 was about. He'd been in his share of Game 7s. And it was his way of saying, hey, it's going to be good one way or the other. But I know deep inside he was saying, you better win. And it was, I just remember driving down from, as I left Thousand Oaks and went down there, and I'm just thinking, what, you know, this guy's a special guy to come over there and just say hi to me and go out of his way to let me know, hey, we're with you. And that's what Sparky was about. So everyone here this morning, I know you're going to have a great day going out there having fun playing golf. Remember why you're here. Remember the gift that Sparky had and the gift that he continues to pass on to us every day that we're alive. And we're very, very fortunate to meet a lot of people during our lives. None more special than Sparky Anderson. That's one of the reasons why I came out this morning. And I know everybody knows that. I'm probably beating a dead horse and saying what a great guy he is, but don't take for granted the memories and the gift it was for us to meet someone like Sparky Anderson, have him influence our lives, because it's, like I said, it doesn't happen every day. It's a gift, and we've all been privileged to have been part of such a special person. So have a great day today. God bless you guys, and have fun, and like I said, just do what Sparky would do. Go out there, make sure you put everything in the hole, and don't kick your ball, believe me. God bless you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mike. Now, final words from Holland.